Welcome to Nintendo Ninja News. I'm your host, Chris Tysus, and we're here with the NNN Show talking about a topic about, I guess it's a question I've been asked probably a lot of times over the years, but never actually did a video about it, and that's why I prefer video game consoles over PC. I guess, one of the main reasons is that PC doesn't have Nintendo games, and that's sort of the games that I've been into most of my life. But I think probably the main reason was that I grew up on video game consoles. I didn't have a PC until I was, 15, 16, I guess. And that was sort of late in one's life, I guess. I didn't grow up on iPads and computers and all that sort of stuff. So, and, PCs in the 90s would have been way too expensive for me to ever afford one. So I think I started using one in primary school, and I thought, I guess it wasn't too bad. I did play couple old PC games, which I didn't mind, which was cool. But I was mainly a video game console kid back in the day. Now, I think what I also like too is video game consoles. You're not messing with, settings and graphics cards and all that sort of stuff. It just works. You just put the game into the console and you turn on the on button and it works, and it has a controller that feels kind of better than keyboard and mouse for me, I guess. I guess when you are holding a control in your hands, you can instinctively know where the buttons are and what they do. Where with a keyboard and mouse, I think for me, because I didn't grow up on it, you're sort of touching keys and you don't know which key is which, and all that sort of stuff. So it's an interesting sort of, I guess, thing for me. I guess other people would feel like keyboard and mouse is natural for them. But for me, keyboard mouse has never really been something I liked as a controller input for video games and that. So that sort of felt a bit foreign, and it still does for me, I guess. So, and I guess the last reason why that I can think of is the cost of PCs. If you want to run it at a good... if you want to get a gaming PC, it's going to cost you at least over the $2,000. If you want to go high specs, it's $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, and that's sort of money that I don't think I would ever spend for video games. I think that would be like I'll do another hobby like music or movies or something like that in my life, all that sort of thing, and that's something that I look at, and that's why the PC upgrade thing that I'm doing for next year. Starting late this year, next year. That's why it's only going to cost probably under $2,000, or even cheaper than that if we can do a good job. Because I'm not going to be going off and buying $1,000, graphics card. Just something that does the job and that will help out the channel, because we mainly record from video game consoles, and that makes life easier for the PC. So I guess. All in all, like, I don't hate PC games. I have Steam and Epic Games Store on my PC, and we might do some stuff with the new PC, with PC gaming, but, it will be more taxing on the PC, and there's not as many PC games that I really care about, because, like, most of my time is taken up playing Nintendo games and probably games from the PS4, and you got all the retro stuff that we do from time to time, so it just makes it difficult to squeeze in PC stuff and other consoles. It does make it difficult, I suppose, and finding finding the time to do that sort of thing. So, but for me, yeah, I've always been a video game console guy. I like, playing consoles in front of a big TV. Yes, I know you can do that with PC, but it's a little more. You're going to move the PC from room to room, I guess. For those who don't have it all set up, next to each other. And yeah, it's just, I like buying the console and the look of it and the controllers and the accessories and all that sort of fun stuff. I've got old consoles, the N64 and that, which are cool looking. And that's sort of, yeah, has a bit more personality, I think, consoles than PC boxes, I suppose. But yes, that's all I've got to say on the matter about, why I prefer video game consoles over PC. Some people say, oh, well, PC has better graphics, but that's something that I'm personally not interested in, and that's fine for me to have that opinion. So that is it for me, and I shall see you next time.